Hey everybody, I am sorry that I didn't make a scheduled or an event for this, but I hope you can join me. I have no idea what I have a little bit idea what I'm going to make, but for the most part, I am kind of winging it. I ran out of white gesso, so I can't make anything like mixed media-ish, and I feel like I've done quite a few projects with the black gesso, so I didn't really want to do something like that. So I asked on Facebook what you guys wanted to see, and many of you said Valentine's Day cards or something like that. So I tried to pull together as much as I could. I don't really have that much like Valentine's Day themed stuff. So let me check real quick. All right, if you're just joining, please give this video a thumbs up and say hi in the chat so I know that you're here. I'd love to say hi to you. All right. Hi, Davida. I was wondering if anybody was going to join me. I forgot to do a event or like scheduled so that people know I was going live. Because I know last week I had said that we're going to be having some work done on our house. So, but it's next week. So I'm here and hopefully I can create something. Hi, Linda. All right, so I pulled together pink, purple, red, and some stamps, some papers, some dies, things like that. So hopefully I can create something. I think I'm going to start off with making a background with the Distress Oxide sprays. And hi, May. Hi, Miriam. Hi, Anna. Where are my glasses? There they are. Sorry. All right. And I pulled this one because it coordinates with this and it has a little hearts. Now, I don't think I'm going to do that, but I thought it was cute. So, and I have all of these backgrounds already done. They're like pink and purple. I don't know. We'll see what I come up with. And then these are some of the ones that I did with the Distress blending. I'm just going to put some of this stuff aside. Sorry for the crinkling. Okay. All right. So this is some just regular cardstock. Let me, I changed my lighting and now it's really brown. So let me see if I can switch that really quickly just to get a little bit. Hi, Lisa. White balance. Oh, no, auto. Okay, that's not what I want. Let's move that to about there. All right. So that's probably a little bit better, right? All right. What was I going to do? Oh, yes. I'm going to do a background with the Distress Oxides. So that way I can make a few cards with them. All right, so I have picked raspberry, wilted violet. What else do I have? Fired brick. I think that's it. What way am I going here? There we go. All right, I'm going to start off with pink. Hi, Stephanie. And I hope you feel better. All right, so with the Distress Oxide sprays, you have to shake them really, really well. And I think, holy moly, look at that. I guess that's what somebody was talking about, is that it gets everywhere. Well, I don't really mind that much. All right. So this is really pigmented spray, so I don't need a lot. And again, this is just regular cardstock. So I'm just going to fill the paper up and then hi, Linda. Hi, Art Exploration. Okay, and then this is Wilted Violet. And I have a link to where I got mine in a previous video, the video from yesterday. So, and it's the cheapest that I found. Okay. Hi, Lisa. All right, I don't know about this red, so we're just gonna put it over here. Yeah, it's more, it's kind of like an orangey because it's muted, so I don't really care for it that much. We'll just cover it up with some pink. All right. Hey, Shannon. Holy moly. All right. I'm going to use my heat tool. So if you're just joining, I am going to just be creating some cards or tags, something Valentine's Day-ish. And I'm using the Distress Oxide sprays. Yes, Shannon, I'm using the Distress Oxide sprays. And I got them at Joggles. And the link is in the description of my last video from yesterday. So. All right, I think what I'm going to do now is my stencils right here. Okay. I think I have one with hearts on it. I'm not really a themed crafter, so except Christmas. I love Christmas. So having Valentine's Day stuff or things like that is, ooh, this is pretty. Oh, that's to that one. Oh, here we go. Let's see what else I have. All right. I need to organize my stencils differently, I think. colors. All right, I was definitely not prepared today. I'm really not prepared a lot of the times, but today for sure. Ooh, I really love this stencil. But today for sure, it's just crazy morning. And I stayed with my daughter to do some AR tests, which is like book tests for, she's trying to get into the this 100 club or accelerated student or something. I can't remember exactly. You have to get 100 AR points, which is like reading points, and then 100 miles by the end of the year. So yeah. All right. So the cool thing about the Distress Oxide sprays are you can use water or a stencil. Here, I'll show you. Find a flat spot, hopefully. And where's my water? There it is. You know what? I'm going to actually work up here. And then that way I can go. Hi, everybody just joining. I know there's so much stuff that I haven't used. I went through this phase of buying all types of card making supplies because I was really, really getting into card making again. And then I was buying more than I could use, which I think a lot of us can relate, or maybe not. I don't know. All right. So the Distress Oxide sprays, as you can see, they're very pigmented, but they are muted. They're like a chalky finish. They're not like a regular spray. And then they react to water. So let's see. I've never tried this before, so we're going to see how it works. So just spray the water, and then I'm going to lift it up. I think I need just a little bit more water here. I think it seeped through a little bit, but that's okay. Yeah, it made dots instead. But I still love the look. I still like, so you can even go like this and splatter it on. And then it creates like a really, really cool effect. And then it's super simple. You just spray some ink or the oxide spray and then add a little bit of water. You could spray directly, or I like bigger splatters. So I put it in my hand and then I'll just splatter it on. Just like that. And you can do this, the same thing with the Distress inks as well. Just, I love sprays, so that's why I got the sprays, and they are so pigmented. I love them very much, but they're definitely not for everything because I don't want this oxidized look on everything. But they are definitely, they'll get used a lot. So hopefully you guys can see that. It's really, really cool. All right, I'm going to set that aside, and then we can, let's see, I'll show you guys. This is one of the ink blending that I did with the makeup brushes, and I'll show you. You can do the same thing with this. Just lift it up. I know, isn't it great, Linda? All right, I'm just gonna lift this up. This paper is the Nina Solar White, the really heavy. I don't recall the weight of it, but it's the very, very thick one, not the one that you get at Walmart. Yes, scrapbook.com has all stamping supplies also on sale. So be sure to go check it out. So again, this is one that I did the other day with the ink. So actually, let's see. It does look a little bit different. Like, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it has more of an oxidized look with the sprays than it does the ink blending. Okay. All right. What else can I do and then let it dry? Let's see. You know, I was thinking the same thing, Stephanie. Oh, thank you, Born Again Farm Girl. It is a Nina Solar White 110. Yes. Okay, so I was actually thinking the same thing because I'm so impatient. I don't want to wait around for months for all of the other colors to be released. So I actually was thinking about getting some of the reinkers because I have to get them anyways and seeing how, if I add them to water, what would happen. I don't know. We'll see. I have to get them anyways. I do use my Distress Oxide inks a lot. So we'll see. And I also wanted to try, I'm going to do it on this one. What Versamark ink would do on the Distress Oxide inks, if it would, because it's really, it's like a sticky ink. So I was wondering what would happen if it would kind of give the same just like oxide look. Oh, Stephanie, please do. And then let us know, or me know, how it turned out. All right, I'm just going to set this in the center here. And you know what? Where is my, let me grab my stamp tool. All right. And if you haven't seen, scrapbook.com has this on sale as well as the travel stamp platform. And again, I apologize because in my video where I did a video on the stamp platform and the travel stamp platform, I forgot to mention that they just cannot be sold in the US. They can be sold, I believe, in the UK, just not in the US. So, oh, hi, Marion. Welcome. Let me see. What was I going to do? Oh, Versamark ink. Okay. I'm kind of winging it today, Marianne. So we'll see what I come up with. All right, so this is the Distress Oxide ink that I blended with the makeup brushes. And the colors were Seedless Preserves and trying to pick Raspberry, maybe. I can't remember exactly, but all right. So we're going to see how this looks. Because I think if it oxidizes the ink, I think it would be really cool. Okay, it just made it sticky. There's just a sticky stamped image on there, which is still kind of cool. Let me get my embossing powder. And all right, this is probably going to stick everywhere else as well because my hands were sticky. So, and this is the super fine embossing powder from Ranger. Okay. So it didn't work how I wanted it to. I wonder how we can get a stamped image with the, and make it oxidize with the Distress Oxide inks. Okay, I'm going to use my heat tool. This one's a little bit louder than the other one. Hello. Oh, you just put the kids to bed. I cannot read your Miss Ellerup, I believe. I will try some water. I worry that it's going to muddy up like the stencil, but we could try it. We will definitely try it. I'm going to try it on this one. This one has some worn lipstick, I think. Yes, worn lipstick and wilted violet and seedless preserves. You know, I'm going to try on the blue just because if it doesn't work, then I want to try to save this area here so that I can do the, what am I trying to do here? Here we go. For Valentine's. All right, I'm just going to spray a little bit, maybe. I don't know. And I'm going to get up the excess around the stamp. And then in the center. I'm still learning the colors because I wasn't really into the regular Distress inks that much, so I'm still learning. All right, let's see. Maybe I didn't add enough water. Let's see. I could see it pulling up right here. I'm wondering because of the Versamark, because it's like a sticky chamois. Oh, that's a good idea. This one definitely had a lot more water. So let's see. Yes, that one worked better. So I am going to, I think I had a sponge on my desk somewhere because I use it to clean my my stencils. All right, I'm gonna just grab a stamp block for this. And, oh, did I say these are from Create a Smile? And I got these at Ellen Hudson. All right, so I'm going to spray the paper towel here with water. Okay. All right. Uh-oh, I'm on something. All right, maybe it's not wet enough. You know what? Here, I'm going to spray. Let's try this. Spraying this and stamping on the wet as well to get some of the excess off, but not a lot, you know? That works. So we're getting somewhere. I did not know that, Farm Girl, that it was just, I have glycerin right here. Right? Yes. I got mine at Michael's. It's, I got it in the, like the baking section. So that's kind of cool. I wish this didn't have the center. Like I wish it was a hollow stamp, because then I love her, the Frugal Crafter. She has so many things that she does. All right. So that's cool. All right. What else? I can... I have this really nice die from Spellbinders. Sorry for the crinkling. I got it in from Spellbinders to like promote the new release, and so I don't have a packaging. I can't recall. Oh, you know what? I think they have the name. Oh no, they have a number on here. But after the video, I will definitely leave links in the description. Oh, for the stenciling. That's a good idea. Let me see if I have another. You know what? We'll just use this and this stencil. I'm going to use this to keep it down. Let me get my paper straight-ish. All right. I need to find my sponge. All right, so I'm just spraying the paper towel with water. And I'll go in and I think a sponge definitely would probably work best because it holds more water. Okay, it takes time. This is a pretty thick stencil, so I'm trying to make sure that I get in all of those little areas. Oh, baby wipe, yes. I don't have any baby wipes. See, when I rub it on there, I think it's, I don't think, let's see. I'm gonna try spraying again, and then, nope, it seeped all the way under there. And I just made dots again. That's all right. We're just playing around. I'm not. Yes, I am trying to lift up the Distress Oxide ink. This is the ones that I did with the makeup brushes. That's a little bit harder, I think, in general. This is Hickory Smoke and Black Soot. I'm attempting to create some backgrounds so that I can make some cards or tags for Valentine's Day. All right, let me see. I think I'm going to use this die with this stencil. I'm going to run it through my die cut machine. I'm going to cut it down a bit. My die cut machine's right here, so let's grab it real quick. Well, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, even though I'm not really doing much. Just kind of playing around. All right. So this is the Platinum die cut machine. So I'm going to put the plate. Oh, I forget how you do this. So these. I haven't used my die cut machine in forever. Oh, the paper. Okay, I just use regular paper from Walmart. So that's good to know. I did not know that. All right, so it tells you how to do this. Well, you don't need this one. So standard plate, die, cut side down, paper, platform, cardstock. All right. Where'd my tool go? I specifically tried to save it somewhere on my desk here. There it is. All right. So this die cut in its own is super pretty. I did not gesso the paper. I want to see how the sprays react on the gesso, but I don't have any gesso. So, okay, so maybe what about like Bristol smooth cardstock or something? Would that be a little bit better, you think? Yeah, I ordered some on Amazon. Yesterday when I ran out of the gesso, I thought I had more. I normally have more. I try to keep multiples of things that I constantly use. But I could not find it anywhere in where I keep all of my extras. Yeah, I will definitely try that. I think the gesso should be coming tomorrow, which in all honesty, I could have waited for the weekend when I go to Vegas, but I'm super impatient. All right, I'm just going to put these on my floor because I need a vacuum anyways. All right. So as you could see, that's really pretty on its own. I think I'm going to cut out some foam so that I can give it a little bit of dimension. And I think I have some foam somewhere. I had some somewhere. Let me find it real quick. Of course. Now I can't find it. Do you guys see it? No, just kidding. Watercolor. Okay. Okay. I'll definitely have to try that. All right. I can't find my foam, so oh, that is strange. I hate buying the like essential things like glue, gesso, things like that, paintbrushes, stuff that you have, well, that I have to have. But I love buying stamps and inks and things like that that will last me a long time, you know? All right. And I wish I could find my foam. Maybe I'm out of that too. Oh, I have black foam. All right, I have some black foam I'm gonna cut out. All right, so I'm gonna run this through. Twice, so then I'm gonna run it back. Okay, it looks like it cut it. I'm going to run it through upside down now, just to make sure. Yep, there we go. Oh, I think it cut a little bit too much off, but that's okay. All right, if you're just joining, hi, please say hi in the chat. And if you would do me a favor and give this video a thumbs up, I'd really, really appreciate it. I'm not doing much, just kind of playing around with, so far, just Distress Oxide inks and sprays, kind of creating backgrounds to make some Valentine's Day cards or tags. So that's what I'm doing. And next week, I will not have a live stream because we're having work done on our house. We have to get our half bath wall redone. And actually the ceiling as well, in the kitchen and the living room. So yeah, fun times. You know, I'm very grateful for my house and my home and just having a home and being able to buy a home. But, you know, when we purchased a brand new build, we thought, oh, everything's going to be perfect. It'll be fine. And we couldn't even move in for the first week that we signed the papers. So it was kind of frustrating. And then for weeks and weeks after, we had people coming in and out, fixing stuff, checking stuff. But it's been a nice little break because, but now it's back to it, I guess. All right. Yes, I don't really tend to buy things on sale. Well, unless it's something, of course, that I really, really want. But if it's like a lot of people get the clearance items from Michael's and stuff, I don't even go look because I know that it'll just sit there for me anyways. I know some people use up the stuff like a lot. So, all right, I didn't think about how I was going to glue this down because I believe my daughter I have this one from Nuvo. Let's see if this works. What are you guys most excited about from the new releases? From Creativation? Anything? Okay, that dries pretty quick. I'm gonna have to make sure that I get that on right the first time. Finimers, molds, and waxes, yes. Okay, that dried super quick, and it's really sticky to my hands. I'm not sure if I like this. I think I have somewhere a smaller one. And you know, I have this double-sided adhesive, which I should have used. but I didn't, so. Now I'm just going to try to get this on. All right. So what's everybody up to? Are you guys crafting or just watching or what? Watching while working. Oh, thank you. I've seen you here before, and I think that you had said how to pronounce your name, but I cannot remember for the life of me. All right, that's going to have to do. All right, I have my paper. To a concert? What concert? How fun. And I'm going to cut this. Man, this is dusty. I'm going to cut this. What do I need it at? 4 1/4. This is so dusty, you guys. Oh my goodness. It's pretty sad. Krissa, I think. Oh, yes. Now I remember. Yes. Elton John. Oh, that's so cool. We'll have fun. All right. I think for this card, I have already done one similar to this a while back. And I believe this black is showing way too much, I think. Let's see if I can get. All right. I think the black is just gonna have to be what it is. All right. Where? I'm definitely a hot mess today, you guys. Yeah, it does kind of make it look cool. It gives it more dimension, I think. So I'm thinking about, because I don't want to add too much to the background. So, you know what? I'm going to grab something. Whoops. Where is... Oh, there they are. I think it's in this one. Let's see. I couldn't remember what I did. Just leave it. So this is one that I created a while back using this. So I wanted to see what I did if I just left it white or if I added anything to the background. And I think I tried to add stuff to the background and it just made it too busy. So We can do the same. And I added white splatters to that one. So I'm going to do the same to this one because I like how that looks. And for that, I'm using the Distress Spray Stain. All right, just a little splatters. I'm going to heat this real quick. Just a little bit. All right, we can add that. Should I? I'm going to zoom in just a little bit, or is that okay? You guys can see all my mess. All right, where is that glue that I don't like? Oh, you know what? I have this one. Actually, I have quite a few different ones over here. Oh, this one is smaller. No, I think this might be dried out actually. Or I haven't used it yet. One of the two. We'll see. Oh, there it comes. I haven't used this one yet. I have the re-inker for the picket fence too. And I actually added some drops to this. Oh, come on. This is taking forever. All right. You guys have a glue that you like for smaller things? Oh, that came up. I think these glues would be good for like sentiments or something, not something so intricate. I do have this pen one, which I should have probably used, but that's okay. Ooh, black with the oxide spray. Okay, that that did not work. Holy moly. All right, disaster with Tiffany today. That's what it's going to be called. All right. I think I just had my hands, they were a little bit sticky. The art glitter glue, the Nuvo Deluxe Adhesive. I have that one. It's like a bottle. It has a really fine tip. Abby takes it all the time. So I don't, she used it just the other day. I can't remember who I was talking to, but I have, or maybe it was last time. that I have so many different glues, but not regular Elmer's glue. And somebody had mentioned too to make my own gesso with Elmer's glue, like white glue. I don't have any Elmer's glue. Isn't that crazy? I should have Elmer's glue, but I don't. I don't even have any glue sticks. And I should just pick myself up some when I do like the supply shopping for the school at the beginning of the year, but I don't. Okay, let's see. I added some Nuvo drops to this one. Mod Podge? No, I don't have Mod Podge. Let's see. All right, normally I add them to my craft mat and then I'll add them after they dry. So we're going to see how this works because I'm not very good at this. I think the first few ones are a little bit tacky, so all right, I'm going to cover up this pink and just a few. Just to add a little something to the card. All right. And a sentiment. Let's find a sentiment. All right. I have... Ooh, I could have used this in the background. This one or this one. That would have been pretty, I think, because these are just make... well, this one guy cuts out the little tiny flowers. But this one just makes like an imprint, like almost like an embossing folder, but a little bit deeper. It's really, really pretty. All right, back to sentiment. Let's find my stamps. There they are. Oh, let me move my... All right. Oh, no. Where are all my stamps? You guys, I'm losing it. All right. I have this one. I haven't used this one yet, and I really, really want to color that one someday. Let's see. I'm remembering why I didn't add anything to this one. It's because I was only using the Spellbinders products because it was a new release. That's why. Happy Valentine's Day. Then I have these. Label Love. Love You. What do you guys think? Love and Hugs. Whoops. Which one do you guys think? That's what I got on my desk. Oh, I have this one. Love You, but I think that might be a little bit too big. I'm thinking maybe just the label one because it's simple. I don't remember. Oh, this is Avriel. And I think it has a Love You. Well, I'll use this one. I don't want to try to go look for it. All right. Miss You would be good too. Where is that one? Missing You. We could do that one. Okay. I have to get this one pretty straight. Well, maybe not because I'm going to be cutting it out. All right. If you're still with me, thank you. You guys are awesome. You know what? I'm going to do, no, let's see. Some VersaFine ink. Hi, Purple Paisley Planner. This might be, well, no, I think it would actually go good because of the black foam that I added. Oh, holy moly. Come on. All right, I have some gunk in this stamp right here. You know what? I don't think... Let's try it again. I don't know. Let's see. I think this stamp doesn't have the... Sorry, I'm trying to figure this out because when I ink it, it looks flat, like there's no, like it's a misprint or something. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. All right, we're gonna use something else because this one isn't stamping good. Where did I put Love You? I took it off. Here we go. Are you still a designer? No, I'm not on any design teams. And I was actually thinking about doing a video on design teams because a lot of people ask me how to go about getting on design teams, that sort of thing. So is that something that you guys might want to hear? And people ask me all the time why I'm not on any design teams anymore. So yeah, what do you guys think? Should I do a video on that? I'm just going to rough cut this out. And yes, okay. I will work on that video. Oh, was not paying attention there. There we go. Then let's try this glue this time. We're switching it up. This one is the Planner glue pen from Prima. What do you guys think? Down here in the center? I think maybe down here. Well, it's glued there. And I messed up my... This is definitely hot mess. Hot mess with Tiffany. Yep. All right, that's okay. Move it to the side a little bit more. Nope, this side. I'm going to try to clean this up a little bit, hopefully, without making more of a mess. All right, an hour. and 1 card. All right, I'm going to set that aside. And let's try. You guys still with me? You guys okay? Ooh, I have this die too. This one's pretty. This one's from Catherine Fuller. Okay, having fun. Where'd I put my die cut machine? Okay, what do you guys think? Should I make another background or do I have enough for this? Should I do another background and add a white die cut on top or use this to die cut? Joy, I heard that it is discontinued, sadly. I don't even think that I have any and which kind of makes me sad because when I had a lot of extra stuff, so I would gift it to people and tons of stuff, boxes of stuff. And now I'm kind of regretting it. Although it feels good to give, but I'm like, oh, I wish I would have kept more, you know? All right, so 1 to die cut on this paper, 1 white on top. I don't know why they would discontinue such an amazing product. Like, why? Makes me so sad. But all right, I need 1 more vote. White on top or die cut on the background? I think a lot of the color would get lost. So I'm thinking probably the white on top because then you could see more of the background. All right, and then that's probably going to be it today. Kind of short. Whoa, sorry guys. Well, no, never mind. Saying sorry because I'm moving my microphone. All right. Guys, my room is such a mess. All right, and these are super staticky because they're new. So let's see what. And if you're looking for any of these supplies, I will definitely have them in the description after the live. I had no idea what I was going to do, so okay guys, this is real life for me. See, I put my clear thing on top of the Nuvo. I hear the only other one that I've heard of is a Stamperia one, I think, and then I haven't used it, but the Ranger, I hear it flakes off. Everybody asks me, how do I get it to not flake off, the Ranger one? And I have no idea because I don't use it. So, because of that reason, I've heard that it flakes off, so I won't use it. And I'm thinking because it might not be designed for adding like paint and mediums on top of it. I don't know. I couldn't really say. I don't use it. So, and I don't think I've ever used it. So I have no idea. Whoa. All right. New plates. So they're definitely getting broken in. It's very loud crackling. All right. This one is another one that takes forever. Deco art. Yes, that's the one, not Stamperia. Somebody just said Stamperia. That's why I thought maybe. But Deco art. Make sure it's paint and not the glaze. Okay. All right. I have pieces flying everywhere, you guys. Tool. This just takes us a minute, so I'll try to read the chat. If you guys have any questions, let me know. If you're just joining, I am kind of playing around with, well, at first I created a background with the Distress Oxide sprays, and now I'm just kind of creating some simple cards. With very intricate dies that take me a year to punch out all of the things. I saw somebody on my Facebook that's on the Stamperia design team, I think. I'll have to ask her. What she thinks of it. Although, to be honest, when you're on a design team, you kind of not lie, but you know, you don't want to knock a product that you're on a design team for. All right. Almost done, you guys. I did use gold crackle paste, although it doesn't work as well as white. I do have gold. And I have clear, but again, it doesn't work as good as the white. So, but I have it, so I'll use it, and I'll just kind of have to make do until I find another one that I like. And it's going to be hard because I use crackle paste on everything. The white Prima crackle paste, or I'm sorry, the clear Prima crackle paste works better than the gold. The gold one, I don't know what they were thinking, to be honest. It doesn't really create cracks, at least for me. Oh my goodness. This is taking forever. And again, I should have used my double-sided adhesive. I'll learn someday. You know, when I first started making cards, they didn't have all this cool stuff. So, I mean, I've only really been back to making cards for the past like year-ish or so. So I'm thinking next week I will have a longer video for you guys for Wednesday instead of the live so that we can chat, but it won't be live. Like using the chat box. All right, I think I got, oh no, one more. Maybe like a 25-ish minute video or something. I don't know. What do you guys think? I feel like I run out of things to say because it's different when I'm like chatting with you guys and doing like a live because you guys ask questions. You know, I'm kind of interacting with you guys live rather than doing a longer video. I definitely run out of things to say. I'm thinking about possibly cutting this. No, let me see. All right. I want it to be one and a quarter. And we did more purple last time on that one, so we'll do a little bit more pink on this one. I need 5.5. Oh. Need to cut off a little bit on the top. That's so pretty. Isn't that pretty? All right. Now I'm having anxiety about what glue to use. Oh, goodness. All right. I'll use this one. Maybe. Here we go. This one's a little bit more liquidy. Well, maybe. Come on. So it might not dry as fast, but we'll see because there's so many lines. I think I'm going to just do the outline. Let's see. Wish I had like a spray adhesive. All right. This is when I wish that I could fast forward lives. Then I do like a SpongeBob thing. 10 years later. All right. Can't believe I forgot to use the double-sided adhesive when I just told myself that I needed to use it. You know that saying that if I was any more forgetful, I could plan my own surprise party? Definitely me. So forgetful. All right, let's see if I can line this up. Oh, come on. I think we'll just have to trim a little bit off. Man, that glue is so sticky. It's good, but I'm just... I'm just going to trim the edges without, hopefully without getting the white die cut, because I don't want it to be super wonky, but I don't want the background to be showing. Kind of cutting at an angle so that I kind of can get underneath there. There we go. That looks so cool. All right, should we do a card this way now, since I did the other way? Oh my goodness, my hands are so sticky, you guys. All right. Need to grab another paper somewhere. I'm going to set up my cutter over here so it's out of the way. All right, I need to do this at 4 1/4. Oh no, not 4 1/4. I meant 5 1/2. Here we go. Or wait, does that even fit on here? No, I think I cut it too small. Oh, goodness gracious. Lord help me. All right, I am going to actually do it this way. I'm going to fold my card base. Glue it on and then cut it. That's what I'm going to do. And for that, I'm going to use this. If you missed the beginning of the stream, all of these stamping supplies are 20 to 50% off, I believe, or over at scrapbook.com. There we go. All right, this is definitely going to be my last card because I really need to clean up my room and fold laundry. Yesterday I did laundry. Today I'm gonna fold it. And I'm just going to take my scissors. Just cut it out. Thank you, Linda. I'm kind of cheating because I made, let me see if I don't know if I still have this card. Well, I'll show you guys all my cards that I have right here after I'm done with this one. All right, so that's that. Now a sentiment. We'll do oh, you know what I have too is let's see. I want to just use a regular sentiment. Let me grab my stamps real quick. I'm not going to put this in your guys' way too much. I need to see. So, what do you guys think would be a good sentiment for there? Does it look like a happy birthday card? Or like a thinking of you card? Hello. Hey Jill, how are you? Thinking of you. Okay. I'm trying to find a good one. Or we could do this, something on this one. This one says, I don't know if you guys have seen this stamp set. It's from Altenew. It's Crafty Friends, I think. Make a beautiful mess today. That's what I'm doing. Banner sentiment lower right. Okay. Happy birthday. What about one of these? Oh, look at these. I forgot I had these stamps. Oh, you guys can't even see them. I'll take them and show you guys. I have so many stamps that I don't even use. All right. All right. So I have Just Because, Cheer Up, Thinking of You. Let's do Thinking of You. Because this is, that's always a nice thing to get, I think. I need my stamp thing for this one. I'm so glad that there are people here watching. You guys aren't bored, or you guys are just being nice. No, everybody said Valentine's, so Valentine's Day card. But kind of switching it, just thinking of you. You know, I'm going to try to do it down here. All right, again with the VersaFine. I can't wait to get my hands on the distress colors for the archival inks. Those would be really nice for sentiments and stuff, I think. I just don't feel like I get a good impression with a lot of the inks that I have. That's why a lot of my sentiments are mainly just black, because that's what works for me anyways. All right, I'm going to cut this out really quickly. Sorry. I have my lights hung up now, so and I just bonked my head on it. I'm thinking I can do a little bit of oxide blending on here. If I can remember what colors I used. Hello, you guys. Thanks for joining. All right, and we'll use the makeup brush. But I do need a paper. All right. We'll go in, I think that's a little too, we'll do worn lipstick. All right, if you haven't seen my video using the makeup brushes, be sure to check it out. All right, I'll do light on the top and then, or pink on the top and then purple on the bottom. What do you guys think? All right, we'll just do pink, I think. All right. My stomach's growling again, you guys. All right, you think here or in the center? I'm more of a center person for some reason. Okay. Let's use this glue. This one is super tacky, sticky. Let's see if I can get the center. I should have done the ink blending and then stamping because the inks are very opaque, so it kind of lightens the sentiment a little bit, but it's okay. All right, very simple card. I feel the black is too black, but you know, it's all right. Very simple card. I have my, forget what it's called. What is it called? The Nuvo Aqua Shimmer. I want to add a little bit of shimmer. So and you guys won't be able to see it on the camera, but I'm just going to add a little bit to the white. Just a little bit, just to give the card a little bit something. Here we go. All right, where's the other card that I made? So really simple. The most time I think I spent was getting all of the, popping out all of the things from the die cut. So let me fix this Nuvo drop real quick. And I think I'm going to add a little bit of Nuvo drops to this one too. Oops. Sounds like there's a cat outside. You know, when we lived in our old house, we had so many random animals come over. We had guineas, which are birds. We had a tortoise from somebody's house, from a neighbor's, well, kind of neighbors. What else do we have? We had a bunny, we had cats, we had dogs. The only thing we didn't have that's around here is, well, there was a goat actually kind of around our house. Didn't come in our yard, but it's funny. All right. Are the spray colors more saturated than the ink pads? No, I think, well, you can, well, let me see if I can find the other paper. I think, to be honest, the inks are more saturated. These are a little bit different colors, but you can kind of see the oxidization, or I don't know, the oxide effect. It's more on here than it is here. I don't know. So this is the sprays. This is the ink. But they are very, very pigmented. They just have more of a chalky finish. I think probably because of how it like mixes together. I don't know. But they are really, really cool. So. All right. Those are my two cards. And let me show you guys my other cards really quickly. So, and most of these I have videos for. So if you want to check them out. Like this one I did for Altenew. I was a guest designer for them. This one I did for Pink Fresh Studio. I was a guest designer for them as well. Another Altenew card. This one's my favorite Altenew card. Here's another simple card. This is using some of Altenew's washi tape and then a die from Stephanie Lowe. If you guys haven't seen her dies that she creates with Spellbinders, you definitely have to check them out. And here's my first shaker card. I don't think I have a video on this one actually. Here's that one, this one, just so many different cards. I love making cards. And as you could tell, I love Altenew. Well, here's one that I used the alcohol inks, and I used the alcohol lift ink on a die to kind of try to get it to lift up. But another one. Oh, here's another one of those cards. Well, here's another one using the alcohol inks and the lift ink. This one, this one. These are simple. That one, trying to make cards with the alcohol ink backgrounds that I create. Oh, here's a card, watercolor. This one says, sorry I'm late, but I didn't want to come. This one's from, this stamp is from Neat and Tangled, which I absolutely love. Oh, see, look at this one. I did a background and put the white on top. There's this one. So many cards. All right. What about swiping the ink pad on the paper and compare the same color spray? Oh, yes, definitely. I could do that real quick. So you want me to swipe it and not blend it? Let's see, what colors do I have? I have Wilted Violet. Let's do Mermaid Lagoon. So swipe. Let's see if I can find my Mermaid Lagoon. Broken China, Faded Dream, Stormy Sky, Mermaid Lagoon. All right, of course. This is interesting too. I didn't think about swiping it, so I don't even know how to swipe a ink pad. Just like that. All right, so that's Mermaid Lagoon, Distress Oxide ink. This is the spray. I need to shake it pretty good. My goodness, my mess, you guys. I'm sorry. I'll move it out of the way. I can tell you now that the sprays definitely have more of a chalky finish. They're a little bit more muted, I think. Once it dries, or I'll dry it really quickly. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but it already has some of that oxidizing happening because it's a spray. And I don't know if you could see here and here. It's just a tad bit muted than the ink pad. And then let's try adding the water. Oh, same thing. So it's just maybe the different colors on the other one. I think you would definitely have to like sprays to have the sprays. Like if you're probably not going to use them, then I think just the ink pads would probably be fine. I use a lot of sprays, so that's why I want them. And I'm staining my mat here. Yes, the spray, it's hard to explain because it's very concentrated color, but it's just more a tad bit muted. It's hard to explain, and it's very subtle. Like you can't really tell that much, but in person, I could tell there's a difference between the two. But not much. I think it just depends on what kind of crafter you are. Wait for chalk finish flowers when spraying my own. Yes, they are definitely a nice flat spray. But again, you probably want to be careful. You don't want to add like water, or unless you want the what word am I trying to say? Oxide look to them. Because they do react to water. So you know what? I'm actually, let's see. I don't have any black paper. I was going to say I'm going to try them on black paper, but I don't have any black paper. I know you can use the sprays and the inks actually on darker color cardstock, which is nice too. So, all right. So there's that card and this card. So simple live stream today, you guys. No crazy mixed media stuff today. I feel like I can't do anything without the white gesso. It's really weird. I think because I use it on everything, but joy. Well, depending, like for what I do, mostly with my sprays, I take the nozzle off and I dip this, like I take it off and then I will add the color that way to my project. I rarely spray on my projects. I just have more control when I take the nozzle off, or I can use even a paintbrush. But for projects, I like my Lindy's and Color Bloom sprays. You just have to go for it, Joy, honestly. And I do actually like the distress sprays. I have a lot of those too, which I use a lot. And a lot of times I'll use watercolors on my mixed media projects, which is nice too. So, all right, I want to thank you guys so much for joining me. Almost 2 hours, 2 simple-ish cards. But yes, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. And if you are wondering about any of the products, I will have a supply list in the next few minutes with most of the supplies that I used. And again, scrapbook.com has up to 50% off of their shipping, or I'm sorry, not shipping, their stamping supplies. And next week, I will not be doing a live. I will have a longer-ish video for you guys, and then we can still chat though, so that would be fun. So any questions before I go? I can test anything else out that you guys want me to. If that is it, I know there's a little bit of delay, so I want to wait just a second. Yes, on black paper. I don't have black paper. So I'm running out of everything. This weekend, I will be going into Vegas, which I live in a really small town outside of Vegas. Oh, yes, I do have craft paper. But I have a list of things that I need to get. So I definitely will be picking up black paper. I could do on craft. I have craft. I have like a dark brown. Oh, come on. These papers don't want to come apart. There we go. All right, so I have craft and this really dark brown. So that color was the Faded Jeans. Clear gesso. I do have clear gesso. So it definitely does show up. Let me do Picked Raspberry. On the dark here, you could see it's starting to go away. The blue, it probably depends on the color. You can faintly see this green. You could see the oxide effect. But on the craft, it shows up really well. Oh, I didn't mix this one very well, so. It is pretty on the craft. Right. So that's the pickled raspberry. What was this color? Peeled paint and the Faded Jeans. I think what I'm going to do, Joy, is do a separate video because I am going to do, I already had one planned to do with different, oh no, that was well, I'll do a video on the different papers, and then I'll do it on black gesso, white gesso, clear gesso, because I definitely want to try those out to see. And I'll use like watercolor paper and like Bristol smooth cardstock, that sort of thing. The Faded Jeans is probably one of my favorites so far. And I don't know if I have that in a regular spray or not. I know I have the ink, but the spray, I don't know. Yeah, I'll definitely do a video for you, Joy. Probably sometime next week. So I'll have it out next week for you. So keep an eye out for that because I do have several videos already filmed. Just I need them more days, I guess. So tomorrow, actually, I have a video of the new Art Alchemy waxes, which sadly I waited too long and they are sold out. I can't believe it, but more places will be getting them. I only saw them on scrapbook.com. So that's where I got mine and they're sold out already. So, which is really sad. So hopefully soon other places will get them so you guys can grab them. But yeah, that's tomorrow's video and it will go live at 10 a.m. tomorrow. So we can chat and stuff then too. But all right, I am going to go. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and hanging out. If you are watching the recorded version of this live, please give this video a thumbs up. And yeah, I know. And leave me a comment down below letting me know what my next, give me suggestions on my next live. So I definitely want to be able to create all sorts of different things for you guys. All right. Bye, you guys. Thank you.